You are listening to Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast with your host, Michael Peterson.
Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast, and today is Thursday, November 14th, 2024, and thanks for hanging with me. If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, then head on over to youtube.com to check out the YouTube channel that's updated every Wednesday and Saturday, and then check out the blog hellocupcakeitsme.com. Make sure that you follow me on all the different social medias and check out my upcoming book, Carpe Diem Scroto 365 Daily Affirmations, scheduled for publication in 2024. So, how the hell is everyone doing? It has been a very interesting last couple of days. There has been some changes in the regime, and some of the people are happy, some of the people are not happy. So yeah, about all that. I don't get into politics, and I'm going to try not to over the next couple of years. But I have a very strong suspicion that may actually not happen. But anyways, so book news. With the book, things are coming along really well. My editor finally got over a copy that is going to be accepted by Amazon. I'm in the process of trying to get it accepted by Barnes & Noble, and I am still going to try my damnedest to get Barnes & Noble to allow me to print through them. I have to call Amazon KDP tomorrow and talk things over with them, because the price point that I want to put the book at, the program does not want to allow me to set that price point. And so it's not going to make any sense to have it at one price on one platform and another price on another platform, but we'll see what happens. And then I also got to call the people who do the ISBN numbers and figure out what the hell's going on, because you are required to have an imprint name. And I don't know how to go about setting that up. I don't know how to do a doing business as type situation. And everything that I have looked at and read so far says that it is advised not to use your name as the publishing or as the publishing company, even though you are self-publishing. So, with that being said, I have a lot of questions that I need to ask and try to figure out. The PR team and I, we have had a meeting, and we decided that we are going to push the book launch back to December 8th. Now, I know that I originally said that it was going to be published November 16th, but because of the issues that I've been having with the editor and some of the other BS that's going on, we had to push it back to December 8th. My original publication date was going to be March 15th, 2025, but that got changed around, so I'm still hoping to have it published and ready to go by Christmas, so then that way people can still order it and call it good. I'm going to try to do my damnedest to get everything said and situated for that. Another issue that I'm running into right now is getting the book cover to match up to the standards that Amazon has set. And so in doing so with Amazon, I went through 15 renditions of my book cover, and finally on the 15th one they accepted it. Now I'm having to do a bunch of different renditions over on Barnes & Noble and trying to see if I can get them to accept it. And so far they have turned down 2 renditions. So, yay, fun. But anyways, Monday I went and I did cold plunge number 8. And it's getting easier and easier for me. I will have to admit and have to say, like, there's still that fuck me, it's cold. But Monday it was 43 degrees outside and it was like 50 something in the water. So at one point it was actually warmer in the water than it was out in the like cool crisp air. I was supposed to go do a plunge on Wednesday, but that got canceled because we had high winds and rain, and my friend also had some stuff that needed to be taken care of in their day-to-day life, so we pushed it off and are probably going to go Friday, weather permitting. But yeah, it was kind of cool to no pun intended, but it was nice to be out there. And there was an oyster boat or skiff or whatever the hell you want to call it that was pulled up on the dock that was delivering fresh oysters and mussels to one of the local fisheries in the area. And when they turned the motor on, I could feel the motor and the sand like swirling around the motor in my chest. And I was just like, oh, that's uncomfortable. And I was trying to explain it to my friend. I'm one of those weirdos that can smell, taste, and hear injections. So like whenever you go to the doctor and you have to have like an IV contrast before you're doing a X-ray or MRI or anything like that, or a CT scan, that stuff that they put into you, I can hear it going into my body and I can smell it and taste it, and oh, it's horrible. So certain things like that I'm very sensitive to. There's sometimes when I'm getting my blood drawn that I will actually feel the blood leaving me, and I can hear this like suction sound. So that's just weird also. But thankfully I don't hear, feel, or taste my my insulin all that often. When I used to use a longer needle and having to give myself self-injections, there was some times that I could taste it or hear it, or there'd be some times that I'd accidentally get it into a vein. And now with the insulin pump, the needle is very shallow and just goes right under the skin, so not too often do I hear or feel it. Sometimes when I change the location of the injection port, I'll feel it hit a vein, and then I'll either bleed through or it'll just sting for a couple of days while it's dripping insulin into the vein. And I don't know if the vein eventually moves or if it just closes off or what happens to it, but yeah, fun times. Yesterday I got together with some girlfriends from my group, and we went and had brunch, and it was very mindful, very demure. Oh God, I swore I would never say that, but no, it was a lot of fun, just getting together with your girlfriends and like just letting your hair down and just talking and giggling and whatever else. Like, I don't care if you're doing it with your bros or what. You just need some time with your friends every once in a while, and that's what I needed. I needed that recharge of just good people, good energy. Tuesday, I slept the entire freaking day, and I was so jacked up. Like, I could not wake up. I only woke up maybe 2 or 3 times, and one of the times was to go to the bar to play trivia. And the only reason that I ended up going to the bar was because I thought my niece was going to show up, and she actually ended up staying home. She said that if she did come, she'd show up late, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll see you when I see you. And well, I never saw her, and I was like, gosh darn it, I would have stayed home had I known, but oh well. It actually did me good to get out and be amongst people, and helped with my mental health and my mood in general. And then yesterday when I woke up, I was still kind of tired, but I was, okay, let's do this. And yeah, so it's just been a very interesting last couple of weeks. And the last couple of months has just been really interesting in my life, like the ups and downs with the depression, the ups and downs in my social sphere, the losing friends over random high school drama bullshit, the election, the book, the everything. It's just been very, very unique. And this last Saturday, last weekend, I had to go do grocery shopping, and I noticed doing my grocery shopping that things had gone up even higher than before. Stuff that I used to only pay like $2 for at the max was now like $3.50, $4, and I was just like, "Are you serious? Really?" So, already starting to notice a change in my finances, and how much I'm not getting for what I used to get. Like, before, I would go to the grocery store and I would get so much food that it almost took up 2 baskets, and it would cost like about $250. Now, by the time I get to the meat department, I'm already sitting at like $98. And then by the time I get through the meat department, I'm at like $175. And that's not even including like toiletries and Tupperware and all that other stuff. Like, I don't get the Tupperware brand Tupperware. I get the like off brand or whatever. Because I can get one actual Tupperware container for $6, or I can get 6 of the off-brand Tupperware containers for $4.88, and it's the same size and same everything. So yeah, I go for the 6 for $4.88 versus the 1 for 6 something. But yeah, and Saturday just took a lot out of me also. I think that's part of the reason that I just slept the way that I did Tuesday. But I'm if anything, we need to bring back the ability to go shopping at Walmart at 2 a.m. in the goddamn morning. Like, I am sick and tired of Walmart closing at 11. If I want to be one of those crackheads walking around Walmart at 3 o'clock in the morning, damn it, I want to be one of them crackheads walking around the Walmart at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, let's bring that back. Let's make America, like, great again by bringing back 24-hour shopping, shall we? But, yeah, just, I'm in a lot better headspace than what I was last week. And this is just to be expected over the next, few months of my depression going up and down and in between and every which way, but like where it needs to be. And, thankfully I'm having a much better week than I did last week and the week before that. And, just trying to be very mindful of the good things that I have in my life and trying to keep the negative voices and the negative energies away from me and not listening to that negativity. And it's hard and it's difficult and it's everything in between, and you can only do the best you can with what you have available to you at any given moment. So yeah. But that's pretty much it. Like, I did buy myself a couple of unnecessary things this month, and that's just because I have not done so in a very long time. So I bought myself 4 new Funko Pop, and collectively between the 4, I think I spent maybe $25. So no, I take that back, $35. So yeah, I spent a whopping $35 on some Funko Pop that I really didn't need, but like I said, it's been a while since I've added anything to my collective, and I really wanted to do something for me. And I bought myself some new clothes, so I guess that's not really an unneeded item. But it's very seldom, few and far between, that I can find clothing in my size for a good price. So I'm gonna have to get very handy with a sewing needle and iron-on patches over the next couple of years, because a lot of the brands of clothes that I wear are imported. So we'll see what happens with that. But anyways, guys, yeah, that's pretty much all I got for right now. When I'm not worrying about the book or working on the book, I've been playing Hogwarts Legacy on my Nintendo Switch, and in true to form fashion, I no sooner get a Nintendo Switch and they announce that there's going to be the OLED version or OLED version, and then like not even a year after the OLED version comes out, now they're announcing that there's going to be a Nintendo Switch 2, and at least it's going to be backwards compatible. So if I ever am fortunate enough to be able to get a Nintendo Switch 2, I can still at least play all the games that I currently have, and maybe they will run a little bit better and faster. The one thing that I absolutely hate about Hogwarts Legacies is the load time and how much grinding there is. Like, you'll have to do like one mission, and it will be at one end of the Hogwarts world, and then you will have to go all the way to the other end of the world to complete the second part of the mission, and then you'll have to go back to the Hogwarts castle, find the person that you had originally talked to, then you'll have to like transport yourself all the way to the other end of the world again to collect like a few more items. And it's a bunch of ridiculous bullshit, but I love the game. So far I'm 53 or 54 hours into it, and there's still so much more to do. I just barely unlocked the one of the unforgivable curses. I believe it's Curcio. I'm still trying to unlock Avada Kedavra, though. That is going to be my main go-to spell to use. I don't know if it affects the gameplay, like if you start turning evil or whatever, but I have noticed that my character, his complexion is a lot whiter and a lot more grim looking than what I originally created. So I don't know if that's just my imagination, if that's just the rendering of the graphics, but if you know, please let me know. I'm sure I could look it up on YouTube or whatever else, but yeah, I just haven't done so. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna let you go. If you got questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comments section down below. If you are able to help at all with the book and you would like to shoot me some donations for the book, you can go to cdsthebook.com and you'll find a link on there for giving donations. Even if it's just $5, $5 is $5. So anyways, guys, I will talk to y'all later, and stay safe. Don't add to the population and don't subtract from the population. Bye, guys.
Hey everyone, did you know that there is a new exciting book coming out by the aspiring author Michael Peterson, called Carpe Diem Scroto 365 Daily Affirmations? This book is a daily affirmation workbook that has mental health writing prompts to help you navigate your day better. With funny and witty plain English humor, you will find prompts that ask you things like, talk about a time that you needed support and didn't have it. What did you do to support yourself, and what tips and suggestions would you have for others who may be going through something similar? Each day, the affirmations help to reframe things so that you can get the best out of your day. And at the end of the day, there is a journaling section to write about the day's exploits. If you would like to learn more about this fabulous book, please visit the website www.cdsthebook.com. Again, that website is www.cdsthebook.com. If you have a podcast, radio show, or would like to book Michael for an engagement, or have him on your show, please send an email to cdsbook@gmail.com or look for the media kit and other booking information on the website.
Thank you so much for tuning in. You have been listening to Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast with your host, Michael Peterson. Please make sure to check back often, as new episodes are released bi-weekly. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to send a message to hellocupcakeitsme@gmail.com. And until next time, stay happy, safe, and keep doing the best you can with what you have been given.